How do we provide care for our partner in our later years? For that matter, who's going to care for us if our partner is gone? It's not a subject we like to think about, losing our independence, needing high-level care, being placed in an aged care facility. But if we don't start planning ahead, I can tell you from experience that others will be making decisions for us. And there is a strong chance we will not like the outcomes. All the emotions of maintaining and controlling dignity are up in the air, which none of us want, for ourselves, our partners, our mums and our dads.
I wanted to do it while I was the one to choose where I would go. I didn't want to wait until I wasn't able to do it and somebody else would choose. Perhaps a social worker who hadn't time to think them out.
Here are some things to think about. Did you know that if you're a woman, there's a 40% probability you will see out your days in an aged care facility? Men are just half that, with a 20% chance of ending up in care. Why is this so? Because on average, men die 5 years earlier than women. So if you're the woman in a relationship, it's highly likely that you will be caring for your male partner for up to 4 years before he passes away. And as you most probably know, it can be a full-time job. And then who's going to care for you when it's your turn? The kids, your family, or will you have to fend for yourself? We all need to plan for this, men as well, as events can surprise us. My mum developed early onset dementia, so my stepdad became her carer for 9 years. Now he is on his own and he's aged 95.
I had a lot of problems with my husband for respite and things like that, and I realise now I'm quite aware of quite a lot of things that are available for people when they're ill, but then there's always at the end when it's very, very hard to maybe get someone into a nursing home or something. So I was very conscious of that.
Through people we speak to and research we've done, the most distressing thing we hear about is the rapid onset of depression because of isolation after loss of a partner. Think about it. You are a single woman living in the family home. How do you get to the shops or doctor or chemist on your own? How do you carry your groceries or move around the house and garden? What if you fall? My stepfather says putting out the rubbish bins is his biggest fear.
A few weeks ago I thought I'll get that jug out of the cupboard right down the bottom and I'll get down on my knees and get it out, and I could not get up. And so I sat on the floor and thought, this is ridiculous. So then I rang the button. These two wonderful women who came and said, what are you doing down there? And I said, well, that's a good question. And so they had me up in a very short time.
As we age, we all need support and we all need to plan this ourselves. We can't rely on government or even our family.
One of our best friends, he passed away, and his wife found it a bit hard, but everybody gathered round and made her feel, you know, really well. And she's actually joins in everything now.
I strongly believe that retirement villages can offer that community and are something you should consider. I have been to over 250 of the 2,000 villages across Australia, and I have met many people who have been on their own for 5, 10 and even 15 years. Think about it. If you're 5 years younger than your husband, and because women live, on average, 5 years longer than men, you're likely to be on your own for about 10 years. However, in a village, you make friends and build support groups. There's a real social community, plus a village manager and staff to keep an eye out for you. Doesn't that sound like a much better way to spend your days? So take control of your own future. The key is to plan ahead, to maintain your own dignity and to age well.